Hi, I'm Andy Durazo, and today I have Jean Stapleton from the journalism department here at East Los Angeles College. Hello, Jean.
Hi.
Can you tell us about the journalism department here at East Los Angeles College?
Well, the basic courses we have are teach people about what journalism is and how it functions in society. We learn to write in a special style, which is journalism style, and it's conversational. So we don't do like the English department with a lot of introductions and fancy endings and big words and things like that. We just talk talk through paper or internet or podcast or whatever you want to do. We use lots of different media. We have our own newspaper that covers the campus, and then we have a website for the campus news. We have social media. We have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Some people are talking about doing TikTok, but we haven't quite done that one yet. And we also can do podcasts and video, all chances for students to practice what they learn in the journalism courses. So we have the introduction to mass media, which is a very well accepted course in all departments of the university of the college. Plus it transfers to Cal State and to UC. And then we have introduction to reporting and writing the news, which is the basic course required for the other journalism classes. And then we have we have advanced reporting, and we have other journalism courses that are related to the newspaper in many ways. And we also teach public relations in our department, which is journalism turned upside down, where you're working for a company or a government body or an organization, and you're trying to get the news media to handle what you want them to cover about your organization. So it teaches you how to talk to the media and get your message across.
Wow, so we get both sides here. You get sort of pro and con, so to speak. Now, are there many mentorship programs or internship programs available in the journalism field?
There are quite a few, but we don't. I'm leery of giving the internships to people that don't pay. I think students ought to get paid for the jobs. Sometimes students go and find an internship that they want, and I give them college credit for it. But I don't like to have them taken advantage of, which there are a lot of people out there who would really like to have a good writer come and help them out for free. And it's not fair to the students. So I don't like to go for that sort of thing. But we have a relationship with a lot of different organizations, and they let us know if there's something coming up that's a paid position. So most universities require people to have those internships, so they're not going to miss too much if they're going to university. They're not going to miss too much by not having an internship. Here, most of my students are able to take the clips that they have from their college newspaper experience or their online experience and take them to the professionals, and many people have gotten jobs doing that. It is not required that you have a bachelor's degree in journalism to get a job, but there's certain areas where you can get a job easier without a bachelor's degree, such as design. I've had several students with just an AA do very well with design, because it's a special skill that it requires a lot of understanding of how to use the computer. And there are a lot of newspapers that just, wow, you know how to do all that? Okay, we're hiring you. We don't care that you, I've had several people who just had a certificate, not even an AA, had a certificate in journalism and a certificate in another odd thing we have, which is desktop publishing. We have a certificate in desktop publishing and an AA in desktop publishing, in addition to the AA in journalism and certificate in journalism.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that particular uh, certificate, and that's a multidisciplinary
Yes,
one
it
as
is.
well.
It
So
includes photography and art. So it's for a person who's interested in design, it's a great degree or certificate, because the students that every student I've ever had take that certificate has immediately gotten a job with the professional media, and they've done quite well. One of them went to the Washington Post with nothing but a certificate from East LA College. And another one won a lot of awards for magazine design with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. I didn't know they had a magazine, but she won a lot of awards and what she had done was learned it all while she was at East LA College.
wow, that's great. Speaking, you said it's not necessary to get a 4-year degree, which is good for our students because some of them can't afford to go to the 4-year colleges. And way back in the day, I was one of those interns that didn't get paid. So I'm glad that you're looking out for the students. Now, there is one thing that I'd like to know, and it's kind of like a final question, and that is what makes our department at East Los Angeles College just that much better or that much more special than another school's department?
One thing that makes us a little different, and I've tried to convince other people in the state to do this, but we're the only ones who do. We have what we call a PUP edition. When people take our beginning journalism class, they don't just do a lot of exercises and that's it, just practice it and then wait and then not know how to do anything until later on. They actually have one issue of the newspaper and the website that belongs only to the beginners. We call them pups because, we're Huskies. So the beginners are the puppies. And so the pups get to actually put out the paper that 1 week, and they get to do the social media and they get to do the website, and they get a chance to find out if they would really like journalism. Sometimes it's amazing. People who come in saying, I'm going to be a journalist, try it and go, oh my gosh, it's way too hard. I don't like this chaos. Other people thrive on chaos. They love the fact that you're taking all these things that are coming at you from all these different ways, and you're putting them into something that makes sense and that is not chaos. And so they love doing that. And I've had a number of people who were not doing that great on the little exercises you have to do at the beginning. And by the end, they were just, I can't wait to get on staff. This is going to be great. So I think, and other people, even the ones who decide not to come on staff, they go, I had such an interesting experience, because now when I pick up a newspaper or I go on a website, I know what it takes to do that. And I have so much more respect for what journalists do. So I think that's one thing that's really special. And I've had people come over from other schools to visit us, and they'll say, oh, that's so neat. I wish we'd done that. So I would say that is definitely one of our very special things. And one other thing you did not ask me about is what kinds of jobs people can get if they get a major in journalism. And that would be, of course, reporters, writers, editors, photojournalists. Try to work with the photo department to get people to learn both the journalism side and the photo side. So that's, we haven't quite got a major worked out, but we've talked about doing that too. Then and of course, public relations, speaking for being the spokesperson for a company or an organization. But in addition to that, I find that the kind of writing we do is so good for anyone in law enforcement or the law, like lawyers. Some of my former students have told me it was what made it possible for them to pass the bar exam, for example. And it's also excellent for anybody going into business, just to be a really good, straight communicator, which you learn to do when you're taking journalism.
Well, thank you, Jean. I really appreciate that. I'm sure there are a lot of students out there that are going to look into our department. Again, this is Ms. Jean Stapleton. She is the chair of our journalism department. We'll be getting back to you soon. Thanks.
Bye.